What's going on, America? It's Thursday night. You know what that means. Sledgehammers and intros. Roll it. So guys, it's Thursday night. What's going on? What's sexy? This is Life with a Twist. I'm your host, Nick Twist. This is my forever life mate, colleague, co-host, Barry. How you doing tonight, Barry? You looking well, I think? Not really sure. But, whatever. You know what? We're just going to get right into this because I'm really excited about today's guest. I have in my studio Mr. Craig Kelly, who is, from 30 years ago, a Double Dare contestant and winner of the whole thing. Craig, get out here. Get out here. I can't with this. I can't. I'm such a big fan. That's my favorite episode in history. You won the whole thing, man. It's a legend. A legend here. A legend.
I didn't know we were talking about that.
Why don't we talk about that? It's like, isn't that your big thing?
No, I have other things going on. I'm an actor now.
Yeah, but from Double Dare. Like, when you were on that episode, on that show, did that, like, forever change your life? First of all, how are you? I'm sorry.
I'm good.
I'm getting ahead of
Nicholas?
myself. I'm very excited because I've never had, like, an actual Double Dare contestant on my show. And I kind of feel like we're on Double Dare right now a little bit. Like, see, it's got like do you get that, like, Mark Summery vibe from what's going on right now?
Actually, you know what? He never even spoke to us when we were on that show.
Oh, I'm sure
It's actually
that's
coming back. It's coming
filthy
back.
lie. Is it coming back?
Yeah.
Are you going to be on the show?
I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I bet you're going to be on the 3rd or 4th episode. I'll keep watching, though.
If I had kids, I would be allowed to go on.
You're
but
still
apparently-
all out on the show. I mean, first of all, you won the whole thing. You got to be able to hold on to your title.
I'm not sure that that's how it works, but...
It is exactly how it works because I wrote them about 25 years ago. It was 5 years after your episode, and I complained to them about the process, and they fixed it for you.
Did they?
Probably. I'm assuming because they didn't get back to me, and they haven't done the new Double Dare thing yet. So we're going to see when they start.
Okay,
Double
well...
Dare!
Yeah.
DD!
It was a great time. I had an interesting experience. First time on television.
Awesome. You were also, what's up? What you got there?
I brought you a gift.
Gift, huh?
Yep.
I love those.
This is a Waikana Amazon Guayasa tea.
What is this?
It's Jaguar tea.
Is this a condom? Is this a Jaguar condom?
You could use it for that.
Alan, is this a Jaguar condom? Yeah, it's a Jaguar. Look, a Jaguar condom. Oh, it's showing up on camera. Look at that. Guys, I have... Now, this is made of a real Jaguar?
It's made of organic energy. It's not the...
Like it uses the whole animal then?
It's not Monsanto energy. It's actually Jaguar secretion.
I bet it's for fast people.
But it is a condom. Because you said tea.
Sure.
And I'm sure it could be used either way. Because I always go back and forth with condoms and tea. They're really good.
You sip some tea with your pinky out.
Now, did you win this on
Sure, it
Double
could
Dare?
be sexual. I did not win that on Double Dare. No.
Oh, well, that's weird. It says Wakanda on it. Is that like Wakanda? It's from Wakanda?
It might be.
I mean, it's
have no
spelled a
idea.
little different, but it's got a Jaguar.
It's Jaguar, Panthers. Yeah,
You know what? I'm going to put this aside for now
similar.
because I'm sure you want to talk more about Double Dare.
Okay. I would want to talk about my projects, but we can.
All right, projects. All right, I have some things written down, but then we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. All right, so you're fresh off Teenage Bloodsucking Bimbos.
I am.
You are. What was that experience like? We've been talking about it for a little while now. Big event downtown Trenton. It was a lot of fun. Did you have a good time?
It was a great experience.
Was it
in that movie? It was Tony Goggles. one of my favorite directors.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's been on the show. We're gonna have him back. We're gonna have him back. It's impossible to fit him in just one show. Like, we can't. We're gonna have him back. But it was great.
I'm sure the audience is clamoring for that.
Oh, I'm sure they loved it because I'm sure they loved it the first time around. So, who did you play in Teenage Bloodsucking Bimbos?
I played Boris von Yeltsin.
Boris von Yeltsin. Oh, there we go. We have that up there. That's your character.
Russian vampire hunter.
Yep. Very good, by the way.
That actually character was inspired by a review of Sodomaniac.
Really?
It was.
Because I would have assumed you saw somebody commented something really awesome on your Double Dare video, and then you were like, that person's right, and you were like, let me pursue being more Double Dare.
Yeah, I mean, this Double Dare was way before this was ever.
But I'm sure a comment on a recent video of it. I think we have. Hey, producer, do we have a video of Double Dare? I don't want to cut you off, but we gotta put this up there. We got the guy in house here. So there we go. That's I think this is the video right here. There we go. That's Double Dare right there. See, now that's you in the blue. Right? That's you in the blue. Now you guys are. Is this hard? Mark looks like he's really into it. This is my favorite episode. You're on Double Dare.
The most frightening game show in America. First team to get the bodies together. 2 on 2.
I don't know if I believe that. I'm sure that it was very late. You were a monster.
So geared up. These people are going to go all the way through in 60 seconds or less. Cheer them on. On your mark, get set, go!
You don't want to do that? Oh, we can talk about this a little
bit. You come out the other side.
Hey guys, can we go back to
there you go.
You
reach over, get it,
yeah, so
two pickets. You keep getting each other's way. That'll slow you down. Number 4 is down the hatch. Can they find the flag? There it is. Number 4 is down the hatch with 45 seconds remaining. You wait on the other side. And
Russian review of
coming up next is the big.
You can hear them in the background.
Yeah.
You can hear them in the background while we're trying to have a decent human being conversation about Teenage Bloodsucking Bimbos and Double Dare.
Yeah.
All right, we're back to normal, I think.
Okay.
We're on this cat. We're right here. Ooh, come on. Can we? Yeah. All right, so here's you from the movie again. That's a still. That's a fun still. I wish that there would have been stickers for these.
I do as well, and some stale gum.
Stale gum would have been a staple for it. Definite staple. So we have, this is Double Dare.
That's not from the movie.
And I'm pretty sure, I don't know what's going on backstage. This is a still image from when you were on Double Dare.
It is, yeah.
And there you are again. You're the one on the end in blue.
I am.
So that's you on Double Dare. And all right, I know you want to move on a little bit. I'm sorry, when you have a former Double Dare champion on the show, I feel like I should just give you my entire leftover stock of sledgehammers based on that. I should give it to him. So, all right, I have another thing written down. We're gonna move on in a positive, more positive vibes.
All right.
More condoms, maybe. You're working on Chronicles of a Profiler.
I am.
All right. Who is on that project, first of all? Who's the writer and director?
Chronicles of a Profiler is a series created by MG Cinecraft, which is Jamal Green and Wilson Mbivago. It's kind of like a crime drama.
Okay.
So I play a detective, Dennis Copeland, who's a little bit of a loose cannon, and
we like loose cannons on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of loose cannons.
Where's your partner? There she is. She's coming up behind you with 36 seconds remaining. Go all the way over there and see if you can get on up.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're running Double Dare again. I'm sorry. So you were on Double Dare too.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It was actually the Halloween episode.
This was a Halloween episode.
Yeah.
That looks like you're wearing a helmet right now in the background. Doesn't it? Oh, dude, that is awesome. Oh, I want mine to look like that.
Next helmet.
So this was you on Double Dare.
Right, yeah.
Okay. I love it. Well, now, what was it like standing that close to Mark Summers?
The guy actually didn't even say a word to us, to be honest.
No?
Yeah, can we, Chronicles of a Profiler.
Chronicles of a Profiler. I'm sorry. So, you said it's a crime drama.
It is.
And you're playing a loose cannon detective.
Right.
You're double gunning it. You're not even looking where you're like Yosemite Sam out there. Yeah. You're running and gunning.
Something like
Okay.
that.
So, being as it's a drama, I'm sure there is. Wait a minute. I think, yeah, here we go.
What?
I was about to say, we have some still images. So
This is
tell
a
us a little
shot.
bit about this here.
This was underneath the bridge in Morrisville, PA. That's John Farnsworth. John's a great actor, based out of New York.
That's an awesome
many
shot.
Many of the other actors are based out of New York City.
Are they involved in the Screen Actors Guild?
Many of them are.
Oh, yeah.
I know Nicole Gilbalt, who I just worked with on that, was in Gotham. She was just on the TV show Gotham, like two weeks ago, I believe. 3
Big
weeks ago.
time stuff.
Yeah.
Have you looked into that at all? Because you've been in like a lot of stuff, especially after Double Dare. You would want to, make sure that your name is secure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, that's actually a little bit of the problem. You see in SAG, you can't have the same name as another actor.
I do know that.
Many people that aren't in the industry might not. So there's already a Craig Kelly in the union. So in order to be part of the union, I'd actually have to change my name.
Right.
Right. So
what have you been thinking of? Because I'm sure, if it was me in the modern times, hot off the flames of Double Dare, you're just like DJ Craig Kelly. And like, you do all that flashy DJ looking stuff, but you're not a DJ. You just like pose as it. And like, then your name will make sense on the Screen Actors Guild. DJ Craig Kelly, because you're looking like a DJ. You get one of those those white fuzzy top hats. You know what I'm talking about?
Like from the Flintstones?
Like big like that. You might have won stuff like that on Double Dare. So,
yeah.
that's probably you. That looks like you're a real winner in this picture. Look at that. That's the sign of a winner right there. That's the sign of somebody who takes it all. That's determination right there.
I actually won that episode.
That's what I mean. You were the champion. The champ, dude, you're the champ. Oh my God! Can we get a round of applause for the champ?
I'm a humble guy.
Humble guy.
Yeah.
We should be touring DJ Craig Kelly. Well, the name is out there if you want it. Have you thought about anything like less as good as DJ Craig Kelly?
I thought about years ago changing my name to my grandfather's last name, which is Snowden. So I'd be Craig Kelly Snowden, C.K. Snowden.
C.K. Snowden would be a cool.
Elliot, I want to talk to you about something. Never thought I'd be having this conversation, but I guess I should. It's about your father.
What about him?
Bear with me, this doesn't come out easy. You know how I told you about when your father and I first met and we instantly fell in love with each other?
Yeah, then he went to Nam, his whole platoon got ambushed, and he died.
In a sense, yes.
In a sense?
Now, part of me truly thinks that I shouldn't be telling you this, but I feel like I should tell you the truth instead of letting it die with me, in case I'm wrong. Your father didn't die in Vietnam.
What?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean he didn't die? He died somewhere else? He's alive?
Unless he died somewhere else and I didn't know about it.
Mom, why did you lie to me?
He screamed that he had heard the truth, that he had seen God.
It's not uncommon for someone to have a profound religious experience on the battlefield. Lots of people claim to hear or even see God.
It wasn't God that he saw that day.
All right, guys. We're back here on Life with a Twist. I'm your host, Nick Twist. This is my esteemed colleague and co-host Barry.
First
Barry doing well
the
tonight.
bodies together,
Sure.
2 arms, 2
And
legs,
also,
and the torso.
this is the episode we have Craig Kelly on, big national champion of Double Dare, winner. Now you're not the red team. I hate the red team. I'm not saying it's always like that.
Let's move over and play some super sloppy double dare.
Here, it's super sloppy double dare.
And it was super sloppy double dare. Oh, you're
And here's your super sloppy
You got
double dare
who? I was
host, the
sloppy.
cool ghoul himself, Mark.
You won though.
I did. I won a trip to Florida.
Did you do more double dare stuff down there?
No.
Okay, well I have a lot of double dare stuff written down. I have like 8 pages, I think, full of double dare related trivia, and I think I actually have one of the flags, possibly. That'll come up later, though. I think. Let's continue. Will you want to continue on with Chronicles of a Profiler? Because we had to cut out there because there was a problem with the double dare file, and I wanted to make sure that that was running properly. That was moth in my eye. You know how moths like to fly in people's eyes. All right. So we were just talking about changing your name. So that's up in the air still.
Yep.
You're working on
I
it.
thought about
looking
adding an
into it.
O onto like the front of my.
Craig O. Kelly or O. Craig Kelly?
Craig Kelly.
O. Craig Kelly. Now that is something. O-C-K. O. Craig Kelly. Just let it flow. Let it flow like the slime on Double Dare. Right? Freely. Like, you know, like your slime on Double Dare. I was like trying to connect the two a little bit. Like I was telling you about Double Dare.
Yeah.
You're also going to be in the upcoming feature directed by Jeff Stewart, King of Nowhere. Am I right?
I am.
Yeah, King of Nowhere. I'm also on the roster for that. Yeah, I'm sure that when we're all set.
You play a Russian in that.
Yep, I'm sure when we're on set, we can have plenty of times when we can still reminisce about, you know, when you came on the show and Double Dare and stuff. So, I don't know. Do we have anything for King of Nowhere to run?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's run the King of Nowhere trailer real quick. The teaser, I should say. And we'll see Craig Kelly, winner of Double Dare 30 years ago, in action in one of the little teasers we got up there. We'll see you in there. You're looking good.
I play a detective in this.
Detective in that. You're really good at playing detective roles.
It's a new thing for me.
Yeah, well, hey.
My father was a police officer. So
Hey, if you look the part, you know what I mean? But you can play a variety, it seems. They're not all the same type of detective.
They're not.
I even know of a silly detective.
Yep, that's
morbidly silly.
That's
morbidly silly.
In the works, right? Saddlebags.
Yeah, Detective John Saddlebags.
Yep.
We'll have
I am not a bad man, but I was always gonna be who I am.
All right, so that was the teaser trailer for King of Nowhere, directed by Jeff Stewart.
Yes, sir.
Producer CB Kasor. How did you get involved in that?
I've done quite a few projects with Jeff.
Okay. I know of some, but if there's any you'd like to list.
One was, we originally met on the set of Sodomaniac.
Right, okay.
He brought me in to work on...
What a great, fun movie that was.
Wasn't it?
I mean, and a great, to me, it had a message to it as well, which I think if people just get past the title of the film and look into, like, the depth that it has, there's a lot to be seen there. Even though, it's got the funny stuff and gore and all that kind of stuff, it really is a really good movie. And, and now you have the second big one, Teenage Bloodsucking Bimbos, which you also had a key role in.
Goggles found me at the end of the bar, drinking at Mill Hill, and...
You looked the part.
I told him that I had done some acting. I actually majored in that in college. And he asked me if I would be in the movie. And I hadn't done any acting in a really long time.
Isn't it fun to still have the handshake deal in life where it's not like, well, here, sign these 4,000 pieces of paper. It's like someone can come up to you the way things, obviously the more business-like it gets, things change. But it's so nice to have yeah, dude, I'll do your project. And I like that camaraderie that I would hope people more and more start to feed off of each other, especially in the Trenton scene. And, everybody helping everybody else's projects out only makes everything better, bigger and better. So, I mean, it's kind of like... you were a kid, you were growing up, and then all of a sudden you're on Double Dare, and you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm here. You're with Mark Summers, and that was when it was filmed in Philadelphia, correct?
It was
filmed in Philadelphia.
It was actually the last show filmed in Philly.
What's going on back there?
Before it moved to Orlando.
So this is you on the right. You're not the girl, and you're not Mark Summers, but you are the champion from here. Now, popcorn, was it real giant popcorn? Did you eat it? Was it
I don't think
foam?
it's recommended. It's Monsanto popcorn, I believe.
May have been.
This is when they first started, Monsanto.
So, the background is pretty tonight. Look at that.
It is.
A lot of cool colors going on, jumping around, whatever that little guy is doing.
I'm not familiar with this video game.
You know what? This probably came out after Double Dare. So it might not coincide with your memory pattern from that time period. So it's just, I want to know about you. Everybody wants to know about what the Double Dare champion is doing. I do know we have, some, our little feelers that go out. Look at that hat! My goodness, do they even? That's the kind of hat I was trying to tell you that you should wear from now on when you're DJ, Craig Kelly. But don't be on the red team though. That guy is horrible. He should definitely kill him. See how he's trying to kill him?
This guy said shit so many times.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't even.
She looks like she was uncomfortable.
This is before they had the bleeping.
Oh, he's gonna beat her with that meat.
Get set, go! Toss him over there, and no, you missed that one. Try and get the next one in
It's
there.
Let's put grease on the floor and throw butter at each other.
Hit her with the ham to break it. There's one.
Whoa! Did you see that? That was that slime reference.
Missed that one. One more is all they need for the money.
Hot as hell too.
Now,
So close, but they missed it by
But anyway,
an inch or two.
I talking about Jeff Stewart.
Right there, we're down to
Yeah. He wasn't on Double Dare though. This isn't even you
so
guys
darn
though.
close. Can they do it?
So
That's
I
not
kind of
me.
feel like
That's not me.
that's terrible that wasn't you. So back to Jeff Stewart.
Yeah. So I did a few other projects with him. Velocity with Jensen.
Yes, that was at YouTube Studios in New York City.
What?
That was the finalist, wasn't it? Or did it win the overall?
I'm not sure of the details of that. I'm just the actor.
Certain
They don't
things
tell
haven't
me
been
anything.
disclosed. I
They don't
get you.
tell
I
me
get you. But that's out there. So that's it. That
I
was.
played a superhero's boyfriend in that.
But how fun was it to go to New York and go to YouTube Studios?
It was a
we
lot
did
of fun.
some Paranormal Adventure
I
Under
did some
Supreme
paranormal.
there. Yeah, you were
did
there
some-
for that.
I did some singing on
You
that.
did.
episode.
You actually put flour in your hair to make it look gray?
I did. I played dead Joe Cocker.
Yep.
And Kenny Loggins, I believe.
Kenny Leggins is what they said
Kenny
on the
Leggins.
thing. Kenny Leggins.
And who's the other one?
I don't know which one.
I don't remember.
Hey, this Double Dare winner. So, one of those interesting little things that I pointed out that you've recently come into knowledge of is otters. But before we get into otters, before we get into any of that, I think we might have. Do we have some media of him when he, some slideshow or whatever that we were going to run? I kind of feel like we had some pictures we were going to throw up there of your current project, which is the Chronicles of a Profiler. Yeah, did we do all of these?
Yeah, that's me.
Wait, that one's not from Double Dare.
No. Yeah, that's from Double Dare. But we were going to do the other Chronicles of a Profiler. Now, see, you're the one that's on the right.
Right.
So for people at home that are watching right now.
Me and my partner Marissa and Mark.
You know what? Her name doesn't even matter because I don't know her. Yeah. So whatever. But like I know you. You're fucking Craig Kelly, changing his name, Double Dare winner guy.
For now.
Is that how they're gonna put it? Like in the credits, Double Dare winner guy, Craig Kelly, and also like your role.
Maybe I should go Craig Double Dare Kelly.
Ooh, Craig CDDK, Craig Double Dare Kelly. You are like a living legend. Now you see this. That's you.
It is.
In the middle.
Actually,
do you still have that shirt?
I do.
Of course you do. Of course he does, Alan. Come on. I feel rude. You staying hydrated? I got some hydration back here.
I got some water.
You got your own hydration?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm just saying I have more. Now,
but
Craig Kelly, we traditionally do shots on the show, but
I'm aware.
I have something a little different in mind for you today.
Okay.
Because I wanted to make it more like feeling like at home.
Like a joint?
So, no, unfortunately, it's not legal in New Jersey, and that's where we film. But soon enough, hopefully it will be, and I'll be able to answer that question differently. But currently, I wanted you to be able to have something that you could relate to everything that you did on Double Dare. So I have some of the slime. So we can't even see the top of this one. Look, it's got a ghost lid, and I'm holding it. A ghost lid holding it. It makes my neck disappear. It doesn't really make my neck disappear. So yeah, I have some Double Dare slime here, and I was wondering instead of doing just a regular shot, we could maybe do some Double Dare slime shots. Like right now. Like live. This is live. We're on live, the internet.
All right.
You good? All right, there we go. You see that, producer? Let me open this for you, sir. Ooh, look at that slime. Look at that. Ooh, that is going to be delicious. It's going to be just like the slime or like the goop that was between the toes on that one event that you guys had at the end, the 8th event, I think. Oh, no, the 10th event? Was it the 10th event?
I think it was the
yeah,
7th.
you know, it was the 10th event, I think.
It was in the 4th toe.
All right, well, let's see how these shots go down. All right, what are we cheersing to besides obvious big win?
To future projects.
And Double Dare. That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's really not.
It's really not. It's a little Double Dare-y.
A little salty.
Let me give you a hint on Pickett. A lot of
Now,
kids go over
while
here
we're
and they
enjoying
start
the
feeling
shot,
the nose this way.
this is
He is
you
good.
next to
You're
Mark
gonna get
Summers
messed
and
up
whoever
in this.
that
Get down on your back and
heathen
look
is
up
that you're
and
hanging out with.
But now
So,
you're gonna get so weird out.
there's that foot I was talking
All the
about.
way
That
through
was the
in
one that I
60
was
seconds or less to
mentioning
cheer them on.
earlier.
On your mark, get
So,
set, go! All the way through. Grab that
this is
flag,
that.
you
This is
go
the
up
final
the side.
challenge then.
Darcy blows, hit the right
This is
one.
this
There
is
you
coming
go.
up on how you won. So we show the big win. Oh my God! Can we show the big win? Do we have the whole clip?
It's actually pretty dramatic.
It looks very dramatic. I'm sure that you can't. Are these British Knights?
They're Reeboks.
Oh, Reebok. Oh, before British Knight. Oh, so you're like almost as big an expert on your own episode as I am. Now, one of my biggest questions is, you're going to tell me that what we just saw had nothing to do with your choice in becoming an actor. It had to be. I will literally answer the question for you. It was integral.
It's possible. I mean, it was an interesting experience being on TV.
You should be in my shoes right now.
Maybe one day I will.
I got a sledgehammer going on like this. Cause you're. All right.
Actually, I had an idea for a show.
Wait a minute. I want to rewind a little bit before we get back to Double Dare. You are like an expert on otters, and that's like it's a little bit strange to be an expert on, like a total expert that knows absolutely everything about otters.
I wouldn't say I know everything about otters.
Anybody that was on Double Dare is a fucking master of anything.
Mike.
That's our first F-bomb of the evening. Woo, America! Barry, what do you think of that one?
I really wanted to meet Barry. Pleasure to meet.
He's right there. Let's talk to him.
Hi, Barry.
Yeah, he's a little under the weather.
I'm sorry you're sick, Barry.
He's fine.
Maybe it's a good time to donate.
Ooh! Should we talk real quick about getting people to donate on Club Ultra?
Absolutely.
All right. So Craig Kelly's a big donator. He donated his time and effort from his legacy of being the Double Dare champion to come on Life with a Twist on Club Ultra. Guys, we are driven off of our donations, big and small. Anything helps. It's a simple PayPal transaction. If you give us, even if it's just $1, anything really helps. And we come on and we ask for the donations, and we just want to make the quality programming more quality for you. We want to get big stars like Craig Kelly, from winner of Double Dare, and like Jesus, like whoever, like everybody will be on the show.
I'm looking forward to that episode.
It is.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's going to be a great episode. Maybe you'll have your name changed by then, so like he'll be able to like tell you.
Maybe Jesus can tell me what to change my name to.
Jesus can tell you how to change your name. I mean, follow the path, right?
I want to donate.
Look at that. What's this? Is this money?
Hey. It's old money.
Ooh, old money. Probably gonna keep this one.
And the old TV show
we just got a live donation here of I'm assuming a very small portion of winnings from Double Dare. Oh, wait a minute. I just want to get back to Double Dare real quick because that's you on the right again. Now, she is being a bitch. I can tell she's being a bitch. Look at her. She's yelling in your face. Like she's all like, and you're like, ha ha ha. But she was, what is a Zebu? Who cares what a Zebu is? Look at her. All intent on you. Why should you have to take her pressure? That's not fair. That's not fair. But I appreciate the donation. That was awesome. The channel really does appreciate it. I'm sorry, but look at this other team. I can't even handle it. How do you go through life being these two people?
Damn, Nick, can we move past the Double Dare thing?
Where do you want to move on to?
Anything.
Anything.
It's in the past. This is like.
Well, that's okay. I mean, it's okay. All right. So you don't celebrate your past? Like you don't celebrate your like things you have pride in from your past? I mean, if I was the champion of Double Dare, what's that thing jumping in the background? If I was the champion of Double Dare, I would want to make sure I would have my ID say that on that.
I don't think there's actually a champion of Double Dare.
You are! How are you not? Now, that's you on the right. We actually got this image as a still from when you were on the show. Do you remember what date that was?
It was Halloween.
It was Halloween time. I think you did say that earlier. I'm sorry. I kind of feel like I'm going in circles talking about your projects and stuff. Back to otters. You were going to tell us about otters.
My cousin actually, she trained otters and dolphins for the Navy.
I don't really like dolphins. Like, I think they're okay, but like, I've heard horror stories about them, like picking on people and like people go visit them and like other people having certain kinds of relationships with certain kinds of mammals from the ocean.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about
otters. It's a weird
otters.
thing. Oh, otters are nice mammals too.
My girlfriend and I, we send,
you don't have otters, do you?
Gifts and gifs to each other on
gifts.
text.
Gifts. We don't have Guardians of the Galaxy on this show. This is the spiciest show on the internet.
So, and so we're sending otters holding hands and stuff. Turns out that otters actually are into like hardcore S&M, man. They
really
kick the shit out of each other when they're having sex. And they drive.
Like a physical challenge.
Ooh, it is like a physical challenge, but for otters. Now, this is you again in the middle, and that's that horrible woman that was yelling at you in the beginning. I'm not wrong, am I? I mean, like, how can I be wrong? I don't know why it's a big joke to everybody. I have my childhood hero on my show, and all of a sudden, I'm not allowed to, have a little thing here and there. Whatever. These people, I'll tell you, I'm really sorry, Craig Kelly, that you're putting up with this. DJ Craig Kelly, just feeling it out for you.
Thanks. Wicka wicka.
Yeah, wicka woo.
So I found out that otters drown their mates when they're having sex.
That's almost like praying mantis level, when like the females eat the male.
Almost.
You want to know what?
They also.
I love otters. Now I love them more, knowing how horrible they are to each other.
I know.
They're like
I
people.
never knew. It's ruined Emmett Otter Jugman Christmas for me forever.
So they weren't adorable after that. Like they would never have romantic relations.
No, if you look at pictures of otters, they have like a sinister look in their eye.
Well, they're like in the weasel family, aren't they? Or are they in like the? Are platypuses weasel? They aren't even animals. I don't think.
Some otters can grow to be like 4 feet tall, dude.
I don't know if I want to meet a 4 foot tall otter unless it was a challenge on Double Dare, and then I would probably be okay with it.
In the Amazon, otters grow
in the Amazon
to be very big.
Hey, are you guys having a separate conversation from the show?
Sorry, we're busy.
You know what? I want to run some commercials because I want to talk to Craig Kelly a little bit.
I thought this was professional.
This is a professional show. I got a professional Jaguar condom. I don't know what they're doing. We got all this money here. I'm trying to talk about your life history of your current works in Double Dare, and
I'm looking for a group of Wempresses, vampires, bloodsuckies, Nosferatu.
You mean like Draculas and shit?
Yes, like Dracula. These women will seduce you. They will take you home and get you more intoxicated than you've ever been in your entire life. They will pleasure you in ways that you have never been pleasured. Then when you least expect it, that's when they suck and drain you of your blood. What I need to do is stop a reign of terror. Stop a reign of bloodshed that's been spread across the world for centuries. And I need to stop them before it's too late.
Do you think you can handle us? All 3 of us?
Now we're the Paranormal Adventure Hunters.
Thank you, buddy.
And there's a fucking paranormal adventure in here. We're gonna hunt the motherfucker. I hate this show. You guys suck. The show sucks. No. Ain't nobody watching it.
Pissed off.
So anyway, we're back here on Life with a Twist. I'm your host. We were just, having some laughs, having some hydration. Apparently, we've come to, an understanding that you would like to move on to talk about, your other things and be recognized for those. And I can understand that.
Please.
But I have a surprise guest.
We do.
Yeah, we have a surprise guest this evening. I'm very, very excited for it.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited for it. So before we do any of this, I got to make sure my producers are right. Hey, producers, that's right.
I am not a bad man, but I was always gonna be who I am.
Hello, all. Welcome back to Life with a Twist. I'm your host, Nick Twist. Barry's out sick today. I'm just going to be honest with you. I've been trying to play it off. He's he's out sick. It's a shame. He was under the weather. He just got back from some, I think it was like some Japanese espionage. I'm not really supposed to say too much about it, I don't think, because he sounded a little bit mad on the phone. I'm here with Craig Kelly, and we're just hanging out. But
I love Japanese massage.
Well, here's the thing. Before we cut and did all that other stuff, I understand that you don't want me to talk to you about anything that has to do with Double Dare anymore. And even though that pains me to know that you truly don't want to do it.
Get set, go!
Yeah. Well, I hope to tell you my next guest
they race to recreate a very messy monster. Whoever can assemble these fiendish body parts into a slimy, hanging thing will fight the competition who sees $20 and take control of the most frightening game show in America.
First team to get the bodies together, 2 arms, 2 legs, and the torso. $20 to control round 1.
There we
This
go.
is Frankenstein.
So here we have my next guest. The Double Dare video that Craig Kelly was the champion of. The champion. Now what we're seeing here is the red team. Now I gotta ask you, video. Do you like the red team? I don't think
Double Dare.
Nobody likes the red team. They like Craig Kelly's
Here's
team.
your
So
super
you're
sloppy
a
Double
super
Dare host,
sloppy Double
the
Dare.
cool
You're like a
himself,
legendary
Mark
video. Now
Summers.
Craig, you know the video. You guys like.
Welcome to Super Sloppy Double Dare. This is the show where we run through a crazy obstacle course and in the process win 8 fabulous prizes. Listen, I just want you to hear the sound of this because this really does make a weird noise. Listen to this. It's really bubbly. I love it. Anyway, we're making Frankenstein bodies, and we have teams. They have teams to my right, teams to my left, and the team to my right.
Come on now. So anyway, Mark Summers is in the video that we're looking at. So video, what was it like to work with Mark Summers? Was he interesting? Ooh, okay. So the video was trying to tell us now. That's Mark Summers again, though. So I don't feel like yeah, he's talking a lot. Oh, I don't like her.
Do you know what you're doing?
Video. I don't like her. So why don't you not focus on her so much, video? And maybe,
that's a little strange, isn't it?
I feel like
Craig likes to let things
I don't even know where the cameras are. I'm all over the place. So, we're here with Craig Kelly and the video from his Double Dare champion run. And there you are. So you're here on the show with yourself. Now, what do you want to tell yourself in the video right now? No, of course you don't. You never ended up down that rail, so you're fine.
I played the trombone as well. Now, is that the
Of course, so you're not allowed. It's illegal. It's illegal for you to do drugs. On top of it being illegal.
Before this was made.
Oh, well, there was no time before this was made. Barry's not even here to comment on anything. So anyway, we have Mark Summers now, and I feel like, video, you're having him talk to the red team too much. I don't like the red team, video. Craig, you didn't like the red team. You mentioned that earlier that you did not like the red team.
Seven Dwarves, it's Doc, and I got it done at Disney World last year.
And how much is that worth?
$50 like that.
See?
This is a weird day today.
I feel like there's a little bit of tension about the red team. Do they have any kind of animosity towards you?
But I was looking for Kathy Lee just around the corner.
Well, the video can tell us for itself. You don't have to tell the
This is
video.
where I will be asking you a question. And if you don't know the answer or think the other team doesn't have a clue, you can dare them to answer it. Oh, fooled me for double the dollars. But be careful because they can always
that's exactly what I'm talking about, the red team. Now, Craig, you can see Mark Summers in this, correct? Did you know that he also talks to the red team?
And the Laos Larvae Casserole have control of
he does. He's doing that right now, and it's
what was
very,
the title
very
of the
ignorant.
first movie to feature the character Indiana Jones?
Oh, is it part of the show? Because
right, add $10.
I kind of feel like
for Betsy and Bill.
yeah, bring it in here. I got this.
Tell me, Betsy and Bill,
There's some drama around Double Dare, and I didn't want to have to bring it up. But I have
Incorrect. It's
evidence
President's Day. No dare at stake. No money changing.
Craig Kelly cheated on Double Dare.
What? Secretion. Some stormy math.
I have evidence.
Multiply the O's.
I have hard evidence that you're a cheater and that you tipped off your teammate
and give me the answer
about where the flag was, and I can prove it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know? He doesn't know what I'm talking about. No wonder you don't want to talk about Double Dare.
Look, I'm not, emboldened. I don't.
Oh, you're not.
I don't have the VCR anymore that or any of the gifts
Oh, so that makes a difference on how you won or lost. Because you didn't win, Mr. Champion. And I can prove it.
I did. I won. There was...
Yeah, that's you depressed right now, knowing that you didn't frickin' win. Because I have proof. Do we have video proof up there? I know we're going to run it at any moment now. There we go. Here we go. This is it, America. This is the big guest. This is what we're going to see. We're going to show the world how it really went down. Can they hear me? I hope they can hear me. Huffy bikes. You didn't deserve no Huffy bike if you're cheating. Cheaters don't get Huffies. Cheater, 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 cheater. So that's you on the right, closer to us. AKA the cheater. So
nothing in particular. Well, you get to do the
I still don't like your teammate. I'll be honest with you.
Little ladder right up here,
I feel like they're showing you what you're going to be doing now.
I won't demonstrate that today because, boy, do we
you know, this was when you were going to go in here. You didn't cheat here.
We have whipped cream.
You were right. You didn't cheat this part, did you?
Substance down here. Once you get down into all
speak
this
up a
stuff,
little bit
that'll
because
soften your fall.
I got to feel. You know what? Why don't we? There you go.
From Casio, it's the VH100 digital horn. It has 6 built-in instruments sounds
kind of
you can
begging
play
to differ.
with or without
So
MIDI compatible too.
Whoa! Whoa!
Then we have
you
the
won that
suspension bridge.
by
Turn around,
cheating.
take a look at this.
I just want you to know you won that by cheating. All right, it's coming up. So number 6. That's right, video. You keep going back in time a little bit, and I feel like you're not keeping up with us. So we're gonna go back to the feed. Oh, there you go. That was a big hat though.
16 solo voices,
very
16 automatic rhythms.
Now that you won that illegally, I feel like I'm going on about things you illegally
Any questions?
That's you. That's your horrible
Number 7
teammate.
is Foot Locker. We have
And
some toes
here
and
it
some toe
comes,
jam.
America.
And everybody in America,
Here
I know,
it
has picked
comes.
their toes. They've done
We're
it.
looking,
We've all
we're
done
looking,
it. Here,
we're
you get
looking.
rewarded for it, though. Find that flag, pass it to your
See
partner,
it?
and here's the next
Right
one.
there, he tipped her off to where the flag was. Can you believe it? All to win. Right there, tipped her off, tipped her off. 1989 will live in infamy. Let me tell you something, sir. That is a disgrace to Double Dare. And you want to know what I support? You want to know what I support? Do you want to know what I support, America? Why don't you reach in that couch and I'll show you what I support.
I'm really sorry, man.
Just reach in the couch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, reach in the couch. Team Red forever.
Man.
That's our show for tonight with Craig Kelly, cheater of Double Dare, champion of life. I love you, but wait a minute. We're not going to end the show right there.
What?
Come back over here. We can all redeem ourselves on Life with a
I feel
Twist.
terrible.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. You deserve it. All right. To make things better for you.
I took my friend Mook to Florida. We didn't
Yeah,
even deserve
I'm sure
it.
it was wonderful. Yeah, he deserved to hang out with a loser. I mean, a cheater. You won, but you're a cheater. Here is your sledgehammer for cheaters on Double Dare. Let's get a little clack action here. You can cry when you get home. There we go. By the way, you have some great things that you're working on in your modern life. That's pretty awesome. It's a shame that it's overshadowed by Double Dare. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Double Dare videos that are blocking out Craig Kelly, the loser, winner, cheater, winner in current life. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your stuff that we talked about is awesome, but you let America down.
I'm sorry.
Most of all, you let Alan down.
Fucking cheater!
I'm sorry, Alan.
Mark Summers is let down. Look at me touching his face, touching his face, touching his
Mark!
face.
He didn't even talk to me.
Look at that face, looking over your shoulder.
He didn't even talk to me.
Right there, right under my armpit, because it stinks. It stinks. You're cheating. It stinks.
How you gonna cheat in Double Dare?
He found the flag.
That's so.
It's not my fault
He
that they
saw
didn't.
the flag and tipped her
It's
off.
not my fault that they didn't hide the flag well in some Jello.
You
It's
could have
in
just
Jell-O.
you could have played fair and just let her
In the
find it on her
Jello, I
own.
saw it in the Jello.
Yeah.
I told Marissa where to look for it.
And to think I shared with you my slime
But I
on
still-
my goddamn show.
I still won with like 1 second left. It's fucking a great episode.
We're not gonna see that part.
Look at that.
We can.
So, what time is it? Like, what are we even doing? I don't have any idea. Well, we made a breakthrough tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on Craig Kelly admitting his
The Magnavox
actions.
barcode.
Look at that. Look right at the camera, like, bitch.
Display allows you to
Like,
simply program
knew.
up to 4 events with a barcode scanner.
But you're okay now.
That is
Because now
from
you're Team Red.
Magnavox.
Number 8 today is the mirror maze. Get down on your hands and knees and crawl all the way through. You may bump into yourself because, as I say, there are lots of mirrors. Come over on the other side. Grab that flag. Have it in your hand in 60 seconds or less. And what's the grand prize, Hardy?
It's an unbeatable.
What is this? Oh, I remember.
We'll send you to Busch Gardens, the dark continent in Tampa, Florida, where you'll see one of the largest animal collections, thrilling rides, and exciting shows. It'll be your fabulous Busch Gardens getaway if you do it all from Super Sloppy Double Dare.
Here is the way the course looks, all quiet and
Can they even hear us right
now?
now?
We're going to get an audience so geared up. These
right
people
now,
are going to go all the way through in 60 seconds or
tell
less.
you want to talk about this?
On your mark, get set, go! All the way through. Grab that flag and you come out the other side. Go, she blows, hit the right one. There you go. You reach over and get it and then go up to pick it. You keep getting in each other's way. That'll slow you down. Number 4 is down the hatch. Can they find the flag? Reach up there. There it is. Number 4 is down the hatch with 45 seconds remaining. You wait on the other side. And coming up next is the Big Kahuna. Where's your partner? There she is. She's coming up behind you with 36 seconds remaining.
Blood-sucking bimbos.
See if you can do it.
Blood suck the flag under the foot.
We have
coming down later this year in the festival circuit.
And with 3 more to go,
Incredible
they should
movie
have no
starring
problem if they keep
Amanda
up this
Renee,
pace. Here he goes.
Marshall.
Obstacle number 6, and here she comes.
Gigi Custom.
Waiting on the other side to Foot Locker. Grabbing it up there. It's up there. There it is. Here's your partner waiting over there. Toe Jam is next. 11 seconds remaining. Where is that flag? There it is.
Look at that, the cheat! Look at 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 the cheat!
But if we didn't cheat,
Oh,
I wouldn't have won.
You wouldn't have won.
Like that. Winner!
Second way to go. Listen closely.
Busch Gardens, bitch.
Mark, they got the word with the binoculars, the camera, the bike, the horn.
Busch Gardens! Fuck Mark Summers.
You wouldn't have won if you didn't cheat.
I don't know what.
You're a cheater, Alan. You
No.
cheated me.
Alan's a winner. Alan's a winner. You can just roll the outro, like.
Cheated me.
I think we're done with his.
Welcome to this episode of Man on the Run Meals, also known as Motor Meals. Motor Meals focuses on the nutritional aspects of maintaining a vibrant, healthy lifestyle, but there are many other paths one can take to achieve a long, prosperous, healthy life. In 2018, I will bring you interviews with numerous experts in different fields of health, wellness, exercise, nutrition, and self-care, as well as inspirational stories from men who lead exceptional lives by incorporating a wide array of everyday healthy habits. This episode includes segments from an interview I conducted with Dr. Phil Shinnick. Dr. Shinnick earned his PhD in social psychology and worked as a professor at Rutgers University in history and sociology, where he also founded the sports science department. Later, he moved on to teach at New York Medical College and eventually founded the Research Institute of Global Physiology, Behavior, and Treatment, which is now the Whole Person Self-Healing Institute. Dr. Shinnick was also a member of the 1964 Olympic team in track and field. He is a scientist, an athlete, a practitioner in meditation, Kung Fu and Qigong, an acupuncturist, and a healer. Now sit back, take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy this episode. Part of what I heard was that aside from any help that you or another practitioner may provide, at the end of the day, an individual has to take ownership over their own health. And when they leave your office, if they are back to normal, they have to continue on a path of living as healthy as they possibly can.
Well, I think in that case, there's a lot of differentiation. There's bacterial infections, which are immune problems that has to do with depression. There's traumas that a person had, like a whiplash or something like that. Now, like a whiplash where a person has migraine headaches and neck problems, I can do acupuncture very precisely and work on them for 45 minutes and they'll never have a reoccurrence. But if I'm dealing with a person who's depressed and they have a bacterial infection, to be able to get the immune system back in order takes a while, you know. And also, say for example, I have a patient who's got a neurological problem. It takes about between 7 and 19 days for a nerve to regenerate. So you can start that generation process. But I feel that if you can get a person back to normal, where they're not overcome with pain and that they have some hope that they're going to get better, they start thinking more clearly. And when you think more clearly, you start to do things that are better for you. I think that pain is distracting. You start to give up hope. You start to do stuff that's the worst interest. You get surgery, or you get all these drugs, or you get addicted to drugs. And I think that one benefit of treating a person, getting them normal, is that they can finally take a deep breath and say, life's not so bad, and be a little bit more chipper and cheerful. And being cheerful and being more optimistic creates good health.
With respect to the self-healing arts, Qigong, meditation, I know currently meditation is making a move into the mainstream through the mindfulness movement, and there's been a lot more research going into the field of meditation, and they're seeing all these wonderful things happening to a person based on their brainwaves and all that good stuff. Do you feel like that's slowly finding a place within the realm of the medical system at this time?
I think it's better than it used to be, and I think that it's good. But we had this discussion before we taped this interview that Qigong has an incredible wide variety of approaches to things. And how I see this meditation mindfulness, it's about this much compared to the meditations. Now, they're probably dealing with a sitting meditation, but there's laying meditation, sitting meditation, standing meditation, moving meditations. And that's just one very small aspect. The fact that people are doing this is good. But, you know, if you're doing sitting meditation and you're 70 pounds overweight, it probably will prevent heart attacks and strokes, and maybe even diabetes. But, you know, you're going to pay the piper real quick if you don't deal with movement. And also there's standing meditations, which are very good, and then laying meditations, which is my favorite. I mean, people think, you know, that how can you meditate when you're laying down? To me, it's a spiritual thing. It's just for the soul. So there's a lot of varieties, and within each of those categories is hundreds of different practices.
Can you provide for the viewers something that they can do starting now in their lives to better their health with respect to this concept of Qigong and meditation?
You know, I don't like to show that I'm an Olympic athlete. I don't like to show that I'm a master in Qigong. But last spring, I finally made a commitment to the iron ox. Now, what is that? Why would I wear these beads? I went through Berkeley, the hippie thing, and I never dressed like a hippie. I just don't want to be seen as anything. And what this is, 108 beads. And for the average person, if you did this and nothing else, things would go good. So you just take one bead, and you take an inhalation, and then you take an exhalation, you do the next bead. And that's all you do. This is the iron ox. It's the key to everything. And if a person did this, things would just be fine. Because when you're doing that, you're on a line of essence. And the line of essence is nature. Is that every single minute of every single day, we exhale and we inhale. And if you concentrate on that, you're into nature and you're into the primal vitality of life itself. And when you do that, nature teaches you. It's called the Tao Yin. It starts to teach you things. You don't need a master. And what I feel is we don't need a master, but we have to practice on a daily basis. We don't need a master. I mean, I met Ben Weihui 20 years ago and Kevin Chen, but as an athlete, I was doing this in 1968, and a lot of the practices that I'm now learning, I was doing 30 years ago just naturally. So I feel that if people focus on the breath, that things will come to them naturally, because we are nature. And if you focus on what's natural, then your true nature will show up. And it's very nice. It's very comforting. And I think that when we talked about the animal form, is that when we're in our ego, we're isolated from humanity, from the planet. But when we start to breathe, all of a sudden connection starts to happen on a very subtle basis that's very cheerful, very nice.
I hope you enjoyed Dr. Shinnick's insight into self-care, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Motor Meals. Below is the link to the full interview. Till next time, take good care, gentlemen.
Hey Jamie, what you doing?
Hi Chelsea, I'm just listening to the new music album by Miko Brando.
Miko what?
Miko Brando. Here, have a listen.
Wow, these songs are good, and I like them.
Yes, you just heard songs such as PTSD, Sega Lemon, 98, Mako Sharko, and
That's nice. They seem like a nice and cool band.
Yes.
What you guys listening to?